It was Wednesday, December 26, 1945. Coal miners at Belva Straight Creek Mine were returning to work following the Christmas holiday. "31 men reported for work that morning and entered the mine at 8 a.m. It was a typical work day. Then, disaster struck. An explosion deep in the bowels of the mine sent fire and smoke raging through the workings, killing some instantly and trapping others. Rescue attempts began immediately. Volunteers and rescue teams came from neighboring mines to assist those already at the scene. Also, then as now, news teams rushed to the mine in search of a story. Among them was a crew from Fox Movietone newsreel. The Movietone cameras captured images of families and friends gathered around the drift mouth and of rescue teams entering the mine. They also filmed the first of the survivors as he was brought from the depths of the earth. That film was shown in theaters nationwide the week of January 7, 1946. Since then, it has been stored in the Fox archives. Here, for the first time in 60 years, we present the brief footage captured in the days following the tragedy. The explosion had trapped men in different sections of the mine. Rescue workers carefully made their way through debris and fire, ever fearful that another explosion could occur at any moment. Over 50 hours after the explosion, word came to the surface that some of the men had been found alive. A cautious joy spread through the onlookers, each wondering if their son or husband or father was among those found. In all, 9 living miners were found, but Albert Bennett died before he could be brought to the surface. 54 hours after being trapped, 8 miners were rescued. The 8 men were taken to Pineville Community Hospital as rescuers continued to search the mine for others. Those who survived were McKinley Leith, Ivan Philpott, Huey Miller, Tom McQueen, Charles Lingar, Joe Hatfield, Bud Towns, Bill Brandstutter. In the days following the rescue, interviews were given by some of the survivors and by families of some of those who did not survive.
We were working in the corridor known as 5 left. The others were in 6 left, about 300 feet away. None of us had any idea what caused the explosion.
I prayed I'd get out alive and get back home. And now, Blessed Father, I'm safe at home.
Tom Fisher was one of the unfortunate miners who died in the explosion. His widow spoke with a reporter from the Chicago Sun.
His grave is over there deep in the earth. 8 of his comrades were raised on the 3rd day, but my Tom remains in the mine.
It almost tore our ears off, but the fire didn't touch us. An old door was torn off the hinges and we pushed it over the opening into the room, keeping out most of the smoke.
Still battling fire and smoke, mine officials finally decided that further attempts to locate the dead miners were too dangerous, and the decision was made to seal the mine to allow the fires to burn themselves out. In all, 25 men had died. 20 of them would remain entombed in the mine for almost 3 years. 34 months elapsed before the bodies of the miners were removed from their temporary tomb. In the ensuing months, mine owner W.E. Bill Lewis had reached a settlement with the survivors and the widows. Each survivor and widow received $2,000.